tonight. Welcome to Long Briar Cottage. This is Amy. And this is Cooper. Baby. He had to say hi to his mama. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome in. Hope everybody is having a fantastic week, y'all. I'm cold tonight. It is cold here in the South tonight. So say hey when you get on. Let me know you're here. I am glad that you guys are all here today. Y'all, it's cold. It is cold here in the South. Woo! And it may just be that it's cold up here in my room too, because my craft room, I had to turn the heat up because it was, and don't get my sweatshirt on because I was cold. So hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Well, shoot, my comments aren't rolling, so of course they're not gonna roll tonight. Hopefully they'll start rolling here in a minute. So hopefully you guys are all having a great week. Welcome in. Welcome. Y'all, I am, let me see. Here we go. There we go. Hey, Miss Cindy. Hey, girl. Hello. Welcome in, ladies. Welcome in. Okay, y'all, we are going to work on, listen, crafter's block is real, so we're going to work on one of my new kits because crafter's block is real, y'all. Oh, goodness. I was like, what in the world am I going to do? I had no idea. It was just one of those things. I thought, oh, well, we're going to do one of the kits because it's one of those things that I can do. I don't know, it was just, I was getting overwhelmed by looking at stuff, trying to put stuff together. So, like I said, my comments aren't rolling, so hopefully those will start up, y'all. I hate it when it does that, but sometimes Facebook acts up. So, y'all, this is my St. Patrick's Day tier tray set. So I have got some cutie stuff that I can put on my tier tray for St. Patrick's Day, y'all, which is, coming up in over a month or whatever. And then, so it's got a cute little look of the Lucky Irish and a little hat and a little banner. It's got some cutie patootie things. So if you're interested in that, it is on my website at longbriarcottage.com. You can find it there. And I'm going to start by, guys, when you get these woodcraft kits, okay, make sure that you take a sanding block, okay, and go across it, because what happens is there's a film that gets left on it from when the burn. And if you don't sand that real good, especially if you're using dark colors, you'll be okay. But if you're using white, sometimes it takes extra coats of white to cover up some of the burn. So, hey, Miss Carrie. Hey, girl. How you doing? Girl? Cold. Oops. Is it cold where you are? Girl, I've got you. I got a blanket on me. And hey, Miss Jen. Hey, Miss Sandy. Y'all, I got a blanket on. I got my sweatshirt. I got a t-shirt on under it. It's cold up here in my room. So I need a little extra heater going because my room's upstairs and it's just chilly. It's freezing. I knew Miss Carrie would be cold because Miss Carrie, she's like, she stays cold. Well, look at it this way, Carrie. You don't have to have the air conditioning on at your house. Thank you, Miss Janet. Thank you, girl. Y'all, thank you very much for watering the flowers. If you're new here and you're just tuning in, watering the flowers around here is, all of you guys are a part of my crafter's garden. And so in order to make the garden grow, you have to water the flowers. So that just means S-H-A-R-E. So, you know, sprinkle, sparkle, you know, whatever you're using for the phrase to S-H-A-R-E. Miss Sandy girl, next Friday, Saturday. Next Saturday. Yeah. Oh, Miss Janet's got 5 inches of snow. Expecting 1 to 3 more tomorrow. Miss Janet. Now, people around, like, I think north of us got snow, but where I live in East Tennessee, we have what's called the horseshoe effect, okay? Where we live. Because we're situated in the valley of like 2 mountain ranges. So what happens is when the snow comes across, it doesn't, the horseshoe of us in the center, we don't normally get it, especially if it's coming a certain way. So yeah, we got the cold. We did get the cold air, so we do have it's cold. I think it's been in the, I know it was in the 30s, low 30s coming home, and I think, you know, tonight, overnight, it's gonna get colder. But no, we did not get any of the white stuff, none of the white stuff, which I would have liked, because I like snow. Now, Miss Sandy, yeah, see, Miss Sandy, you didn't get any either. Yep. See? Miss Sandy's not too far away from me. She's up north of me, so I say that. Miss Sandy, anything that's like within a 6-7 hour drive, we're like neighbors. But I am going on vacation and going to get some sunshine. So excited. It will be fun, fun, fun. So get some warm. And no, I haven't started packing. I am going to do that. I am going to pack. Well, I'm going to get my stuff laid out over the weekend. That's my goal. Thank you, Miss Jen. Y'all, that's our friend Miss Jen from She's Crafty USA. She is, she's kind of our little mama hen over at the Crafting Network. And so she's got me shared out over there. So make sure if you're not over there on that group that it's free over there. Make sure that you are following She's Crafty USA, and make sure you're the Crafting Network. So hello to my friends out there. That's right, Naya. Yes, that's right, neighbors. Exactly, girl. Okay. Y'all, this is the part that I don't necessarily like, but it's a necessary evil, okay? Because I'm telling you, it makes, you don't have to do as many coats when you take the time to sand it, because sometimes you have to put extra coats for the brown places where, where it's cut it, especially if you're using white. All these little, it just saves me time. If I can get it all done now, then I won't have to do as many. Oops. Y'all, I just broke my... Okay, y'all, be easy with your letters. I thought I was being easy. I broke my letter. My Patrick. Luckily, it broke down there at the bottom. It'll be fine, because it's going to glue down. But y'all be easy with your letters, because that can happen. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Okay, yes, I can believe it, because that's the kind of stuff that happens to me all the time. If it wasn't for bad luck, I would not have any luck at all, guys. No luck at all. Maybe it's a little too much. 5 hours from Nashville, Pittsburgh, and Cleveland, Kansas City. Girl, you are right there in the, you're 5 hours from anywhere you want to go. I think I'm just about done, because that way when we start painting, that goes on the back. See, I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna do these a little bit, because I think I'll paint those blacks. I think I'm okay with these. So I'm just gonna kind of hit them a little bit to rough them up so that the paint will stick real good. Exactly. That is exactly right, Miss Carrie. Miss Janet, send us. We'll take some of your snow. I don't want all of it, but I will take. I'll take some of it. Okay, let me blow some dust off here, and let me get some paper towel. And we are going to get some painting done, y'all. I'm excited about this this set. I'm going to try to get some stuff in color, what colors we're going to use. We're going to do white. Those are green. Put all the green together. And then those are going to be green. My hat's green. It's going to be black. This is going to be white. Okay. Miss Janet is bland, but come take it. Take it. Okay. Brush here. Yeah, this has got like engraved, like some, to make it look like kind of like beadboard. So when you sand it, I just take a little brush and make sure I get the dust out of the center there. Well, hello, Miss Kathy. Listen, girl, if you can't get here on time, just get here when you can. It's fine. Girl, you know I love you. I love you, girl. You can get here anytime you want. I'm just glad you're here. Just glad you're here. What is going on with everybody besides the weather? I don't know about y'all, but I'm just ready for a little peace and quiet. A little peace and quiet. How about y'all? Are y'all ready for just some relaxation? That is all I would like, is just to be able to have some relax time. And hopefully they'll get that soon. Oh, y'all, I got good news. Good news, good news, good news. My daughter, she's getting married in May, and we finally found her dress. So she said yes to the dress on, I think it was on Tuesday. So, yay. That's one less thing. I'm glad that we've got done. Just one thing. And I know my friend Carrie here, her daughter's getting married too, and they found her dress too. So, yay. Your daughter from another mother surprised you at dinner and helped me clean out a cabinet. It's very productive. Good. Yeah, exactly, Miss Doreen. Yes. And you ladies that are part of my monthly, the monthly group, on Sunday, I will make sure and I'll show you guys, because I can do that in the private group. That way, we don't want the groom or anybody seeing it, but like I said, we'll give you guys a peek. Let y'all see the dress. Yes, Miss Carrie's going. You're still trying to get your Christmas stuff in the basement. Girl, I didn't put out a whole lot this year. So luckily, mine got put up, it got put away fairly quickly. Because it was, I put one tree up, and that's it. I didn't put my stuff up in the kitchen. I didn't do any of that. I didn't do any of that extra stuff this time. And you know what? I was okay with it. I was really okay with it. It did not hurt my feelings that I didn't do it. Oh, does she need my, oh yes. Well, Sandy, the dress fit perfect, except for the length. So, because she's so short, she's only 5'1", y'all. So, the dress, has to be shortened. But, other than that, that's it. Everywhere else, it fit perfect. So excited that that's all that's going to have to be done. Yeah, I know. I saw that, Miss Doreen. She kept her tree up, y'all, and she's decorating it for the seasons. So she's got Valentine's up. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, y'all, there's my friend Edna. Y'all, that's my BFF. Y'all get on to her, because I think this is the first time that she has ever been on one of my lives. Y'all get her. I see her all the time, so, it's not like it. But I got to pick on her just a little bit. Y'all, she's going with me on the cruise, too. So, we're going to go be beach bums. Beach bums. So, I'm praying for good weather, y'all. I got to go get me a book. I want paper book. Like, I don't want a Kindle. I don't want to use my Kindle, or any of those kind of things. I want to use a real book. So I want to go get a book to take with me. Maybe even two, but so that I can sit on the boat in a chair watch the water and the world go by and enjoy. Yeah, I'm ghosting. She says I didn't respond to your text because I'm live, girl. Oh, that's funny. Yes, I didn't respond because I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I go live on Thursdays at 8. Yes, I want to hold a real book is exactly right. I want to hold the real book. And no, I haven't. Okay, y'all, my friend Edna will get a kick out of this because she knows I did it. Y'all, I ordered a dress off Amazon, okay? And my friend Edna saw it, and she was like, oh, that's cute, that's pretty, da-da-da-da, okay? Well, y'all, what happened is, so the dress, it came today. I'm not impressed. So we'll see. I need to do a little mini fashion show, but it's, y'all, it's I don't know, it looked really good in the picture on the model, but I don't think it's gonna look good on me. I think for one thing, it's too long. I'm too short, y'all. I'm 5'4", well, 5'3.5", but who's counting? Okay, and I bet you that model was probably 5'7", 5'8". So what happened is this dress that, you know, should be, you know, pretty, I don't know, calf length. No, it goes down. It goes down to the, it's too long. It's too long. Yes, no to my, no to my cruise dress, Miss Doreen. No to my cruise dress. It's okay. It'll be fine. I can return it. That's the good thing about Amazon. You know, if you don't like it, you can return it. And but I got to try it on. I haven't tried it. I haven't put it on. I just held it up to me. So yeah, I've got to try it on, and we'll see. We'll see what it looks like. I don't know. But we're, my friend Edna and I, we're trying to work out what excursions we're going to take, where we're going to go. Now we want to do a little sightseeing. And that's about it. I mean, I don't want to do any of these crazy excursions, you know. Oh, they're doing restocking fees. Oh, I don't know about that. I hadn't heard about that one, Miss Kathy. I will definitely, I gotta look, but I don't know. I haven't tried it on, so I gotta try it on and see. I just held it up. But y'all, before we did an excursion one time. You slide down these waterfalls. But yeah, we ain't doing that this year. We ain't doing that this time. We just want to do a little sightseeing, take some pictures. And that's about it. We just want to rest and relax and unplug, y'all. Unplug. No, Miss, it's just too long. I feel like it's too long. It's like it drags the ground. Like I said, I'll try it on. I'll show you guys that are on my monthly group, that I'll see you guys Sunday. We'll try it on. I'll try it on and show you guys, and y'all can let me know. No, it comes up. It comes to like here. It's just like a little, it's just, I don't know. I'm just not, it's not feeling as pretty looking at it as it did online. So, but we will see. We will see. No, it doesn't come low in the back or anything. So we shall see. But, yeah, y'all, we've been, I'm going to spend, this weekend is my goal to start, well, not packing, but get everything laid out in our guest room. I want to get everything laid out on the bed and start seeing, you know, what all I have and what all we need, you know, if I need to get anything, but, you just have all that. Oh, Miss Carrie, that's a good idea. She said I could tie a knot at the bottom to tie it up when they're too long. Okay. Y'all, I wasn't even thinking about that. Y'all are so smart. Y'all are so smart. I don't have, listen. That is a excellent, excellent idea. Excellent. But yeah, we are, listen, we didn't get the internet package or the phone package. So we are going to, our phones aren't going to work. So it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice, y'all. The thoughts of not having, again, unplug. You know, we'll have TV in the room, so I mean, you know, we'll be able to watch, you know, some stuff, but I ain't planning on spending a lot of time in the room. I just want, we're going to go to the shows and go sit outside, and so I'm not going to worry about I ain't worried about my phone. Miss Doreen, technically I have one. I do have a dress that I can use for that. And so I'm going to, but it depends on whether or not it still fits by the time the wedding gets here. Right now it fits, okay? Because it was a dress that I had from back years ago when I was lighter, but you know, before I had gained the weight. So it will be, right now it fits. I tried it on. So I may have to I may have to get another dress. For right now I'm good. Just the quiet and the shows. Oh, anytime I need to call Katie. Oh, oh, y'all, she got jokes. I know how her BFF discount works, okay, y'all. We all know how that works. That means I'll owe her something, and I'd probably rather pay than. Hopefully, she's gonna, my daughter, Katie's watching the dogs. She's coming to the house, and she's going to be the dog sitter. So that will be good. And it's her dog anyway that she's babysitting, she's dog sitting. So it should be okay. If not, it's her dog to have to deal with. So, oh, she's got to feed, she'll have to take care of the chickens too. Yeah, we've got chickens. So she is going to have to, she's going to take care of the chickens. Y'all, our chickens, y'all, the chickens are not happy, y'all. We got, my husband, he actually got 3 eggs today. Normally we've been getting 0, maybe 1. Understand. Well, I understand because it's cold, and they're saying it's too cold to lay eggs. And that's okay. And that's okay. So we just dealing with it. We've been the past couple, it's been nice enough. It's been fairly, sunny, and you know, kind of warm. So we've been letting them out, and it's been so that I think that's what happened yesterday. They were outside. They got to run around outside the coop, and then today we got 3 eggs. So they must be happy girls. Happy girls. Y'all, I know this takes longer to paint it this way, but I like it so much better because, look, y'all, you don't get all that run and stuff going down. To me, I like that you don't have to deal with all the stuff around the edges. So, hey, Miss Janelle, how you doing, girl? Miss Janelle, how you feeling? How's your hip doing? Y'all, she had hip surgery. So I hope you are doing well, my friend. Okay. This one, after this one's done. This piece is done. I got my heat on and it's still cold up here. It has not gotten okay. That one's good. That one's gonna be done. Y'all, we're doing St. Patty's Day. Now this is a little tier tray set. I think it's cute. That is a cutie patootie. And that way I can decorate. And y'all, I didn't even, my tier tray downstairs is still got summer stuff on it. I'm so horrible. Hey, Miss Christine. Miss Janelle, her hip is doing great. Doctor said so good they'll schedule. Oh, good. She said, the doctor said it's good and they're going to schedule the other one. That's great. I'm glad that you got a good report from the doctor. This should be the last one for this one too. I think this is the last coat for it. But y'all, listen, you ain't got nothing but time to sit here and hang out with me tonight, so you're not walking that no insulation with us. Well, y'all, I have it's got its own, my room is upstairs. It's like our bonus room, and it has its own like one of those like separate heat and air units. So the problem was when I was up here last, it was probably a warm day, and so when I left, I didn't turn the heat up. So when I came up here tonight, it was cold because the heat had not been turned up. So otherwise it wouldn't be too bad. And that's kind of why I like this instead of having a she shed, because at least this, if I don't turn it up, I'm still getting the air from down, at least coming up the stairs for downstairs. Let's see. I think Okay, I think they, ooh, I forgot about this one. This needs one more coat for the center section. Okay, bundled up tonight. It's in the y'all. There's our friend Miss Heather. Miss Heather, it's in the y'all. She's in Florida, so the 40s for them is like frigid. Well, it's colder up here, Miss Heather. Okay, y'all. We are going to let that one pull my tape off, okay? Because this is one piece, but I want to paint it different colors, so I used my tape. But we're gonna let that one sit there and dry before I tape it again and do the other colors. It's a guana color here. Not good at all. Hello, Miss Linda. Texas, cold at night, sunny during the day. Yeah, exactly. You don't know what to wear. I know. And that's the way it is here. I mean, y'all, next week it could be 70 degrees here. You don't know. You just don't know. Mother Nature, you know, if she has a hot flash, you know, that's what happens. Okay. 39. It's supposed to get down to 34. There's Miss Lynn. Girl, it's 15. Miss Wendy said it's 15. Oh no, it's cold, y'all. My friend Linda, she's in Florida too. Y'all, these Florida people, y'all say a little prayer for them because they're going to freeze to death. Okay, let's start getting some of these other ones. Let's see. Okay, this is our just the pad. Okay, now we're going to use some black. Use some black for this one. Oops, let me get up here. Luckily, normally the black doesn't take. Oh. They don't take too many coats. We don't know how to do color. I know, girl. I know. I just want one snow. Can I have one snow here? That's all I want. Just one. And y'all, we normally have one about this time. The other time that we might get something is in February. Historically. So we shall see. Hopefully we'll get a little something. Everybody stays warm. Exactly. Stay warm. And that's what we're doing. But this getting up in the morning and having to go out in like 20, y'all, it's cold. It's cold. I would like to, I need to check the weather to see if it snowed. You know, the mountains that are around us, you know, like 2 hours, I can be a drive and be up to the mountains to where, if they still have snow, you know, that's a good way for me to go see the snow is going up there. Hopefully, they may still have some. No, Miss Linda, no, we're not getting anything. Nope. No, not getting anything. The tip was only 20 at 4 o'clock and next week. Don't look good. But, yes, at least you didn't get the foot of snow. Exactly. At least you didn't get the snow, Miss Wendy. I don't know. Like I said, y'all, I wouldn't mind having a little snow. Okay, y'all. Green. Y'all pulled out all my greens. And I think I'm going with this green. I think I'm going to do 2 shades. In some of these things, I'm going to do a different shade. And I think we're going to go with this one. Oh, apparently Newfound Gap was closed today. Well, Miss Sandy, then that means they got snow up there in the mountains. So, so that means I can, if Saturday, maybe the road will be open and snow like over in the grassy areas still. Which would be something that would be fun to get to just to see it. Just when you had a few inches, school closed. Girl, we get 1 inch and the schools closed down here. The threat of snow, but in our defense, y'all, us here in the South, we don't have all the snow equipment. So if it snows here, you know, they don't come around to your neighborhoods here and with a thing and plow the snow. The only thing they do here is to go to the main highway through here is I-75, and they go and they put salt and that brine on the road on the main interstate, and they just worry about keeping the main interstate open. The rest of us, just you're on your own. But what happens here in the South, though, but by the time the sun comes back out at 10 o'clock, the snow's melted. So very rarely do we get anything that, you know, as far as keeping you inside more than a day. Okay. Y'all, the green I'm using on this is, I think it's festive. No, Fairway green of my deco art is the green I'm using. That is the color. That is the color that I'm using. So what are you guys doing on your crafting? Are you still doing, are you doing Valentine's? Are you doing St. Patrick's? Have you moved on to Easter? What is it? Y'all, I did some Valentine's stuff, and y'all, is it okay that I'm moving on to St. Patrick's? Listen, y'all, really wanted to do Easter. I really had, listen, I had pulled out the Easter stuff. I was going to move on to Easter. But I had self-control. That's going to be one color. What other? So these letters need to be, I want to do these letters. And then my letters. Y'all, I'll go over what's going where and the colors. Where did that go? You're trying to keep Valentine up. You're staining paper for journaling. Ooh. There you go. I think what happens to us crafters, I think we get started, if we're on here, showing you guys, we start stuff early so that, we're showing you kind of beforehand. I think, do y'all feel like, as some of these crafters that you watch on here, that are we ahead of what maybe you're working on independently? Or is it just, it may just be me. Oh, Miss Wendy was working on her Valentine and St. Patrick banner. Yes. Girl, I've got it too. I need to get that out. I need to get that out and put it up. I think that's the one I need to fix, because Miss Wendy, be careful if you're doing that one right now. Y'all, it's called Love and Luck banner, and it's reversible. So the banner, one side it has Valentine's, and then the other side it has St. Patrick's, and that one's on my website too, at longbriarcottage.com. And what happens is, make sure you pay attention to what you put on the correct side, so that when you put it up, that when you turn it around, that it's still doing, that the letters are correct. Okay, so Miss Wendy, make sure you pay attention to what's going to be on the other side to when you turn it around. Okay, just a little tip, because that's what happened to mine. I accidentally put one of either the X or an O going the wrong way. So make sure before you glue it down that you double check. But yes, that's something great to do, y'all, is to be able to take these little, when you're doing a banner like that, and it's double-sided. That way, when you can turn it around. You're getting more bang for your buck. Something like this, you could put Valentine's on one side and St. Patrick's on the other. Forward to see. I know, Miss Linda. I'm looking forward to seeing you too, girl. Looking forward to it. I am. Does anybody else have the y'all, it's a long weekend. Monday is a holiday. I don't have to work on Monday, which is a wonderful thing that I don't have to work. Does anybody else got, well, a lot of you guys are retired. So, yeah, you remember me doing that, Miss Wendy. But does anybody else that's working have Monday off? Like I said, this is my weekend to get everything ready for my trip. So it's what I will be doing Monday. Okay, y'all. This is the last coat of this. Listen, like I said, this may take longer to paint this way, but I just think it's a cleaner look, because you don't have all that paint running. You don't have. Jeff's off on Monday. Girl, well, good, girl. And this Janelle's off on Monday. Y'all get out and go do something. Listen, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to spend money. Get out, go drive around, go to a park, go to one of your state parks, take you a picnic, pack you a picnic lunch in your car, especially if the weather's not horrible. Pack you a lunch, go to one of the state parks, do something like that don't, it's, again, you don't have to do, go somewhere and spend the weekend or that. But just go to your local, a state park that's closed. Just take a drive. Take a day trip in the car just to drive. Go see what's out there. Oh, no school. So you are going to be, you've got to be, you got grandma duties. Miss Wendy, she's got to take care of the kids. Okay, y'all, we've got one more color to do now. I didn't get this group. You have tickets to the exhibition at the Cincinnati Museum. Okay. That's cool. Y'all, I bought tickets last night. Do any of you guys know who, I'm sorry, let me get my focus here on this. Do any of you guys know who Lucy Darling is? Lucy Darling. She's a stand-up comedian and magician, and she's coming to Knoxville in March, and I got tickets to see her, y'all. I'm excited. I think, like I said, I think she's funny. I think it'll be a fun evening. Go anytime. They have awesome exhibits. Exactly. Listen, if you go, there's probably a museum in your town, and I'm sure, those don't cost a whole lot to go. It's a very inexpensive little adventure to go on. But yeah, so we've got tickets in March to go see her, and I'm excited. I think it's going to be fun. And if you guys haven't seen her, she's on TikTok, but I think she's on YouTube, and she's on Facebook too. But y'all check her out, because I think she's funny. Okay. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. Good. Okay. I need just a little more up there in the center. It needed an extra. Henry Ford Museum has that would be cool. Miss Sandy, have you been down to the Noah's Ark there in Kentucky? That's a cool one. Okay, y'all. Gotta love good tape. Got to love good tape. Got to love. Hello, Miss Lynn. Miss Lynn. Hello. Okay, y'all. I'm going just a shade It's more than just a shade. But I'm going to shade lighter now for my green for some other of the pieces. And it is Festive Green. Grab another. Festive Green is what I'm using for this one. Yeah, I'm grabbing on my little. I'm telling you, just keep using them, your little makeup sponges. Just cut the end off. Keep using it. Hey, have y'all been to, has anybody been to the Hobby Lobby lately? Did they finally get rid of all their, did they take down the deco art, the display, or is it still up, empty? Y'all, I didn't want to paint that one that color, but it will be, I guess it will be. Oh, what was I doing? This color. Hey, Miss Felicia. Hey, girl. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you watering the flowers, y'all. I do. I appreciate it. Listen, that is the best thing that you can do for a creator on here, on this platform, is to share the page and to just hearts. Just hit the hearts, hit the like button. That does more for us than anything. Is that they see that you guys are seeing our content and that you're that you're responding to it. So you don't have to spend a dime with anybody. Just hit that like button. That works wonders. You got enough snow for a snowman? Oh! Oh, thank you, Miss Lynn. Thank you for the stars, girl. Okay, y'all. Yeah, I got my tape over here. Because I got one more. Let me see. So I taped it off. That way, when I sit here and put the paint on, now that keeps the paint from bleeding. I should have just done, I know next time, I may next time cut a piece out, the center piece, an extra one, and make it stand out. Yeah, Linda, no snow, no snow. We can hope, girl. Not this time, maybe next time. Maybe next time. But I'm gonna go, listen, we're gonna try. I gotta check I'm gonna see if we can go, like I said, go to the mountains, take a drive to see if we can, see if there's any snow out in the higher elevations that we can at least see it on the, off to the side. Which would be nice. Okay. I think I got this done. You haven't had snow since Christmas. No snow since Christmas. Well, Miss Lynn, some people probably think that's not really a bad thing. But you know, I'm a snow girl, so for me, it's a bad thing. Okay, look at that. Okay, what else do I need now? So that is done. That's done. I've got the gold for a couple of things. And then I've got the black that's going across there. That's going to get painted. So let me get my little paintbrush out for that one. You've had a green Christmas. Oh, she's had a green Christmas. That's not bad. Yeah, y'all, listen. My daylilies that are out in my flower bed, they're starting to pop up. My daylilies are popping up. It's January. Miss Janet, you're the flower lady. Are my daylilies supposed to be? They're not supposed to be popping up yet. But y'all, we've had crazy weather to where, you know, it's, you know, it'll be 70 degrees one day, but then it turns into, you know, freezing after that. You know, it's just, so I think the daylilies don't know what to do. I think they're like, what? But it was warm. What happened? Okay. So I'm just if you got a paint marker, you can just paint this little band, but I'm just hand painted. Early for me. I understand, but it's they're coming out. I'm telling you, they're coming out here. Sure are. Okay. I've got some gold. We're gonna add some gold. I got his little band. I'm working with his little band for his hat. It's gonna have some gold. But frost will. Snow shouldn't hurt them, but frost will. Like I said, y'all, they got green poking out. And I know they shouldn't be, but they're poking out, y'all. Okay. This is gold. When you get this metallic paint, it's really thin. The snow would protect them. If we got snow, we're more likely to get the frost than snow, y'all. Yes, we are more likely to get the frost than the snow. That is for sure. And this is, I'm repainting that March we painted green. I was going to do it gold. Your grass is starting to turn green too. Our onions that are in the yard. Okay. Okay, I was on the struggle bus with my I was like, why is there not water coming out of here? But yeah, we've got the onions, you know, those wild onions. They're starting to come up. My husband was commenting, he said, I'm probably gonna have to mow the grass. Okay, y'all. That looks so much better. Okay, I think we are ready to do some decorating. Some decorating on these things. Okay. So, let's start with the easy one. This will be the easy one. The easy one is our round, okay? Get some glue. And I'm going to take our piece, our little piece that's going to go around that one, okay? And it just needs some glue. Okay, now I'm just going to glue our little ring around it. Glue the ring around it. Okay. Then for this one, what goes in this one is our little shamrock that says 17, and I've got the numbers painted, and then our little thing that says March. Okay, so let me go ahead and put our March. Does anybody does anybody do anything? Any of y'all do anything special for St. Patrick's Day? Y'all have a party or anything? I feel like when I was younger that we did stuff. Like I remember, you know, at one time having, you know, we'd have friends over, you know, for St. Patrick's and that kind of thing. And I feel like people don't really do anything for St. Patrick's. I mean, we used to, and maybe it's because I've gotten older, that we used to go places that, you know, some of the places would have like green beer, like then. And maybe they still do that. I'm just not I'm not in that crowd anymore to do. I don't know. Okay. Now I'm taking some of my I was putting some of the dark, put some dark around it. I'm going to go back with some more light, some more gold around the edge of my shamrock. I think the I like the sparkle, you know, like the pot of gold. The pot of gold, the pot of gold. Used to go out and drink green beer. See, I knew. Like I said, I remember we used that they would have, like the places would have parties, like out in their parking lot, you know, to where they were handing out. They would hand out or you mean you buy a green beer, but it was out in the parking lot because of so many people that would come to the event. Okay. A little glue here and get him glued down. Y'all, how cute! That's cute. Okay, let me get my little hat over here. Y'all, same thing. I want to put just putting a little stuff around the edge. Let's get some gold. Texas on the River Walk for 2 nights. Just think Catholic, bring your own booze. Everyone's singing it to Goodness. Texas on the River. They changed the water green. Oh, now see, now that would be fun. That would be fun. Yeah, I did see that they were, I think it was on the news that they had drained the Texas, the Riverwalk. I guess they drain it once a year to clean it out. So I did see where they had done, I think they'd done that earlier. Was that earlier in the week or maybe over the weekend? But y'all, it was here recently. Y'all, I'm just kind of outlining the edge. Oh, see, you can see the gold. And then we're going to put his little buckle. Put his little buckle right here, center of his hat. And where's my word? Lucky. There's my word. A little glue on this. Put some gold. Everything's getting a little dab of gold. How cute is that? Oh, St. Louis is a big, go to the Irish pub for dinner and music. Yes, see? Y'all, we don't, like I said, maybe it's just a thing now that I'm older that we don't go do stuff like that anymore. So, like I said, maybe they just don't do those kind of things anymore. Or, I mean, we just don't do those things anymore. Y'all, we don't go anywhere for, like, we rang in the new year. You know, we stayed at home, which was fine. I don't mind. Figured if I'm home, I'm out of trouble. I'm out of trouble. Staying out of trouble. Okay, guys, we're going to do some, I hope, I want to put some polka dots on it. And y'all, me and the polka dots tend to have a love-hate relationship, okay? Especially if you're doing them yourself with a daughter. But we're going to try. Okay, here we go, y'all. sometimes I get off. I'm trying to do them in that thing where I've started on the row. I've done 4 at the bottom, and then I've done 3 dots. Okay, so now we're going to move up and do 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we can already tell I'm a little going sideways, but we'll catch back up. And then I'm going to do it again to do 1, 2, 3. And we'll move up and do 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll go back in the center of those and do 1, 2, 3. And we'll go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll just put 1, 2, 3. Okay, y'all. You know, Irish wires, it gets wild on St. Patrick's Day. I've heard of McGuire's, Miss Linda. Okay, y'all. Looky there. Bam! Okay, so don't let this intimidate you, putting polka dots, okay? Again, I started at the bottom with 4, and then I did the 3, 4, 3. See? And I just tried to stay in the middle and put the same amount in between. Come on, y'all. Let me have my moment. Let me have my moment. I like it when the plan comes together. I like it when the plan comes together. Okay, let's see. So two, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, see? There we go. It's all about the polka dot tonight, y'all. Don't laugh, don't laugh. Listen, I'm on a roll with these things, so we're going with it. 1, there's 2. Now, and I don't know that but it helps me in my head that if I count. Okay. The trick is when you dip, you need to dip your daughter into paint every time. That way it's full. Because otherwise, it doesn't have enough paint, then you don't get a full circle. So you want to make sure you have a full circle. Okay, y'all. Thank you. Like I said, this is just a, I'm calling it a daughter, but y'all, it's if you've got, it's an embossing tool, it's the same thing. That is all it is. What else do I want to put dots on? Oh, I got this. Y'all, we're gonna get dot happy. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just keep a nice even number. I'm gonna have letters covering most of this anyway, so okay. Thank you, Miss Janelle. Thank you, Miss Felicia, Miss Linda. You guys are awesome. Are you guys ready for Sunday? Sunday is our crafting chat. It's our private group. And it is Sunday night. And if you're new, Crafting Chat, it's our monthly Zoom. And what happens is you buy the kit. It's $18, and that includes shipping. And you get access to the private Zoom. And y'all, we have a good old time. We have a fantastic group of ladies. So if you are interested in doing next month's, you can find that also in my on my website under Crafting Chat Club. That, oh poo. Well, that one's out of line. Okay, they're all not going to be perfect, but I'm trying. But anyways, the one for next month, y'all, is Easter spring. So it is definitely going to be a good one next month. And this month's good too. This month we did winter Valentine, and so for February we'll be working on Easter spring. And I think you're really gonna like next month. So like I said, if you're not, I would encourage. Okay, y'all, now I'm changing colors. Okay, y'all, I messed this one up, but we're going to go with it. It's just polka dots. The letters are going to cover up. If you don't get them perfect, it's all good. Now, the sad part is I have a stencil over there that if I wanted to, if I was that concerned with it, I could have done a stencil. Good enough. You love the dots. It's one of these labors of love, y'all. Labor of love. Okay. There's our polka dots. You got your grandkids. That's okay, girl. That's okay. You come hang out. You come hang out with us. Girl, give them grandkids a craft. Give them a coloring book. And let them craft. Okay, y'all. I chose to put white on my shamrocks that are go in the center of this little thing. And again, I've got my gold. My gold paint, and I am going to just, again, go around the edges. Now, if you guys have got a steady hand and want to go do this with your paintbrush, I just load up the sponge and very gently just go around the edges, okay? And just go around the edges, okay? And give these a little, give them a little glow, just a little glow. And I didn't, y'all, I'm not gonna distress any of these. You know, you could you could make them more rustic, and you could just, sand the edges on these, but I'm just going to leave all this because I wanted to, let the gold, let the sparkle. Thank you, Miss Doreen. Thank you, girl. Hey, listen. All I do is, I just enjoy coming on here and hanging out with you guys and finding out what's new with you. Because to me, this is like, I'm crafting with my girlfriends on Thursday night. That's what this is. This is the, I'm not up here by myself. I'm here with you guys. And I enjoy that. I enjoy that, to come hang out with you. To come hang out with you guys. Okay, girls. Listen, after we're done. We're done painting. We're going to glue. We're going to finish gluing. And we will be done. Now, sometimes when you got all these little pieces, it takes a minute. I promise. It takes a minute. Let those dry. Okay. We're going to let those polka dots here, and we're going to go back to this first one we did, okay? And this one gets our little hat that goes on here, okay? And he's going to go kind of right there in the center, and we're going to tip his hat, okay? I'm going to put it on there a little wonky. Get the paint off the tip where it had dried a little bit. Now we're going to put him a little wonky here. We're going to put some jute. We're going to put a jute on this. You could grab some ribbon too. I'm just going to use jute. Okay, I took a long string and now I'm doubling it up. Okay. I'm going to try, since I've got try to make a bigger. Put that. Tie a little knot in it. I don't know if that's going to work. Let's see. Tie a little note. Yeah, I just doubled it up to make it a little longer. But I put a little knot to keep that from coming out. Okay? This one's done. That one's done. Oh. Here's our little thing. And the letters that go in these they're etched on here so that after you paint you can see where they go. Okay. Oh, she cute, y'all. I like it. This is kind of cute. CK1. And then, now I do have to squint a little bit because some of these, it's like, the letters are there, but you gotta, once you paint over them, it kind of makes them real light. But at least it lets you know, kind of, it gives you a good grasp of where. And if you don't, well, you can't misspell the word. Okay, so far, Lucky and Irish, and then y'all remember I broke my St. Patrick. Okay, so we're gonna have to glue. It'll be fine. It's gonna go together, but I broke him. I got a little too heavy-handed with with my sander a while ago. So be careful when you're using that sander, guys. Okay. Good night. Oh, good night, Miss Linda. Miss Linda, girl, you're going to bed early. What? Miss Linda's using my night owl. Miss Linda, you feeling okay? Okay, y'all. It looks perfect. No issues. No issues right there. Okay. I think we're going to give this St. Patrick we're going to just hitting it. Same thing with the word, the Irish. We're just hitting it with some okay, y'all. I just kind of hit them with some gold, okay, over the tops. And then we're going to do, I want to do a little gold around the edge of my little banner, y'all, and we're done. I'm going to glue these down. I'm just going to go around the edge here. Our little banners. Y'all, these are so cute, these little banners. Just take your, just dab it on the edge. Yeah, exactly. We'll see you Sunday night, Miss Linda. Good night, girl. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Oh, we're almost done. Y'all, I'm ready to start. I'm ready to start bunnies. I'm ready to start bunnies. I'm ready for Easter eggs and carrots, and I'm not necessarily ready. I'm just ready for. I think it's because the winter, just the winter. You know, sometimes you need bunnies cheer you up. Okay, now we're going to get the glue to glue these last shamrocks on here. I gotta get another glue out because I'm at the edge. I'm at the bottom of it. Okay, put it right in the center. There we go. Get this one. Put it in there. Da, 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 da. Y'all, this looks like, listen, I'm telling you, when you could do stuff like this on your own, this looks like you bought it at the store. I'm telling you. Who needs Kirkland's? Or at home when you got us, right? When you got a crafter, you don't need all that. You don't need, who needs TJ Maxx? Miss Cindy's looking forward to spring and Easter too, girl. I'm telling you, like I said, I think it's just the wanting, you know, again, I'm ready for some sunshine and some sunshine and happy. Okay, y'all, for these, we're gonna, put these, I'm just gonna start stringing them. You know, you guys could add some beads or some ribbon in between here, for these. Like I said, you can add extra stuff to it. Girl, paint your, you know, this would look cute instead of just me using the black, using like a navy blue. I think a navy blue would have looked really cute too. Y'all, I don't know how long I'm going to need this, but I'm just going to cut the, I just cut it long enough and I can It's long enough that I can cut. But look how stinking cute. Okay, so let's see here. Forgot to paint my stands. Okay, so my stand. What I do? I didn't put my glue gun on to put my back. So I've got a little easel for my little doodad there. Okay, so that's got a little easel, and then my little Irish. It's got a little kickstand that goes on the back so that it stands up. Okay, and then this will just prop up on the top of my tier tray. But my glue gun's got to heat up, and that way I can glue on my little kickstand. Thank you, girl. I know, aren't they cute? Look at those little bitty things, aren't they cute? They're gonna go cute. Y'all, something I didn't do, but for you guys, depending on the look you want. You see my back? I will, once these dry really good, I will go and I will sand the backs really good, and I will take my baby wipe and dip my baby wipe in either some black paint or green paint, and just kind of rub it over there so it's not painted. It just gives it a finished look, if you know what I mean. Okay, so I will do that. Or if you do sand the back, see the back looks nice. You know, if it's going to sit on a tier tray, you're going to see the back side of it. So make sure that you do something with the backs. But for now, for time, I am just, like I said, I will take care of those afterwards here. So I hope you guys have had a fantastic week. Miss Doreen, yeah, I like the fact that doing it with wiping it on with a baby wipe, just dip it in the paint and then rub it on. So it almost, it's kind of like staining. It just puts a stain on it instead of a paint, true paint. So that's what I like about doing it that way. And it gives it a finished look, but yet it's not, it's not painted. But y'all, I think that our little, I think our stuff turned out so cute. I'm going to go put this on my little tier tray downstairs, and I will get a picture of it so you guys can see it. If you're interested in this kit, it is on my website at longbriarcottage.com. It is there's a spring and Easter section, but it's the St. Patrick's tier tray set. And she's a cutie. She's a cutie. Oh, thank you, Miss Cindy. Thank you, Miss Sandy, Miss Kathy. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it, guys. I'm telling you, don't be scared of the polka dots. Just stay in, order of how many you put on the bottom, okay? And then go in between, okay? Don't be scared of the polka dots. Don't be scared of the polka dots. But y'all, hope you have a fantastic weekend. Like I said, see you guys that are in my Craft and Chat Club. I will see you Sunday night. If you are interested in joining next month, like I said, you can sign up for that. It's at my website, at longbriarcottage.com. Just click on the tab that says Craft and Chat Club, and you can purchase it. You can either set up a subscription, or you can just pay monthly. So that way you can come and go if you want to do 1 month and not do another. That is perfectly fine. But we are going to work on Easter spring for February. So I can't wait. It's going to be fun. So you guys have a fantastic rest of your week, and I will see you ladies on Sunday night. And love you guys. Have a great weekend. Bye, guys.